better not snitch. You better not snitch. You snitch on me, you're dead. Again. We got the stride of pride going on. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Alright, so, what are we gonna do next? Let's see. There is a quest here, actually, somewhere. We might pick it up, because I don't know if we'll be coming back to Talmberg. We might want to stay away from Talmberg for about, 3 or 4 years at the very least. Where would we be? Are we down here, maybe? Is it in here? No, there's a private area and it's not in there. There's nobody in there. It must be above. Lockpick. No, it won't be in there. Is it back up in the residence? Oh. And now they're praying. I'm praying too. I'm praying he doesn't get wise to what just happened. That stride is exactly why Henry always gets the full package at the bathhouse. Oh yeah, definitely. Because it gives you a nice charisma buff. Can we just talk to this guy, or will we be interrupting his prayers?
Lord be praised.
Nope, okay. What brings me to you, you say? Your wife, maybe? I hope all is well.
God save, my lord. I hope things are peaceful in your fiefdom.
Peace? Peace is rare in these times. But right now I'm more troubled by politics than warfare.
What's wrong?
The monastery stalled the purchase of stone and everything connected to the
Oh! I remember this quest. This is so good.
It's because of the quality of the stone blocks, or so they say. I don't believe a word of it. It looks like profiteering to me.
What do they say is wrong with the stone?
Supposedly, there was an accident when one of the stone blocks broke loose, fell, and killed someone. But the quarrymaster swears by all the saints it isn't possible. He says he sends only the best stone, and I believe him. He's reliable and an experienced quarryman.
Profiteering? What's the monastery trying to accomplish?
To lower the price. What else? We've already given them a fair price, and they still delay with payment. Or worse.
Worse? You mean they'll stop paying completely?
You could put it that way. They're looking for an excuse to back out of the contract, and find another quarry where they'll be able to secure a more favorable deal.
And is anyone dealing with the problem?
Well, my chamberlain is in charge of it, as always. But all he's done is send them a letter. He says putting more pressure on the monastery could provoke them. Those are his words.
So there's nothing else that can be done?
I don't know. I've been thinking about taking a more direct approach. But I expect the Chamberlain won't even hear of it. He'll just keep on sending them polite letters and hoping that does the trick.
I could help with this.
But I won't sleep with you afterwards.
You aren't even in my service.
I do serve Sir Radzig.
And your wife.
When he needs me, and I'd never let him down.
This is true.
Sorry.
So do you want to
That
go
just
to
slipped
Safra
out.
and ask about the stone?
Yeah. I'll do it.
Yes, I'll do it.
Good. I'd like you to ask about the stone and keep your ears open. See if they aren't talking about another quarry.
I'll do my best. Hopefully they'll talk to me.
They will. You ride in my name, so don't forget to remind them of it. May the Lord watch over you.
Alrighty. Well, we're probably going to want to get a room at the inn. Talk to Ser Divish about the monastery trip. Oh, we already did that. Okay, why is it giving me an objective that I've already done? Talk about the accident. Oh, I was going to talk to the scribe in Ushitz, wasn't I, as well? I've just realised. Treasure under the Dovecote. Matt and Fritz tell them we found them work. We've still got a load of stuff to do out that way. Yeah, so I guess we're going back to Sasau. but it's late or getting there. So we're going to want to get a room at the inn. There are ads coming up in a couple of minutes. I'm going to take a BRB because I need a bathroom break as well. So we will get on that in a moment. Let's just get down to the inn. I suppose I can just cut down this hill. Not a problem. Where is the inn actually normally? Next bridge. Thought so. Yeah, there it is. That's the inn. Okay.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can I sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
Hadn't really mentioned, but I want to say I'm really sorry to hear about your aunt. Losing a relative is rough, and I can't imagine living in another country when it happens. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's been a little difficult, yeah. I was pretty close with this aunt, so, you know, like growing up, you grow apart as you grow older, but, you know, it is one of those things. It was kind of sudden.
Just the one night?
But I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
First, these are harsh times.
We will pay. All right.
Yeah.
So, we'll ask this guy in a moment when we get back if there's anything going on. I'm going to quickly save. I'm going to take a BRB here, guys, so go get yourself a drink or something. I'll be back in about 3 minutes while we let the ads run. All right, guys, welcome back. Sorry about the ad breaks. They help keep the pre-rolls down. Necessary evil, sadly. Daddy Bezos needs his big bucks, so, you know. Let's see if this guy has any tips for us.
How are the Talmberg folk getting on? Is it peaceful here?
Although I think this quest we just took up was his tip. Okay, so everything is good. I'd like some food. I'd like some beer is what I'd like. We just had a good day, so we need a bit of beer. And he's actually gonna be not that hungry. Beer and a pretzel. That seems like a great medieval meal right there. Beer and a pretzel, if you please, my good man. Let's see, if I drink my beer, eat my pretzel, 85. Well, it's going to be getting kind of late. I think I'm just going to go and actually sleep. Even though, excuse me, lady, alehouse maid, you're in the way. There we go. Phase you out of existence. What the? I think it's leg day. This guy's doing squats. Is it leg day? Are you doing the what's the one called where you put your back against a wall and like squat down and try to like sit on an invisible chair? It's like a something to do with skiing. We used to do it in school and I hated it. So I kind of fucking wow, the respect, my dude. You're holding that pretty well. I'm gonna say this, you're holding it pretty well. For an older guy, his knees must be in great condition. I'm envious. Mine have been shit since I was in my late 20s. Alright, what have I got in here? Oh, I got some food as well. Yeah, look how much money I have sitting in my bank account. Kind of, that's what I use this for. That's a bank account. Let's sleep. I think we'll sleep until like 4:30. And then we'll slowly ride out. I'm going to ride out there manually to try to get into some trouble. Unless we want to go to... No, ooh, shits, the scribe's going to be closed. And that's going to be like a mostly... Okay, we'll hold off getting... reading. No, actually, I'm going to go to Ujits. I want to learn to read. Because that's good, because then I can buy books and use those to level up even more. I can learn more things. And I can read potion recipes. It'd be nice to learn how to make a poison. And coat my blade in poison. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now I can see where I'm going. Because holy shit. I'll just pull out a burning, flickering torch in a hay room. Is that what it's called? A hay room? I don't know. There's no water. Where are we at this point where Real Papa gives you a permanent room in the city? No, I'm not there yet. In the main story, we did the attack at the stable of Neuhoff, and then we've learned about the guy with the limp in Ushitz, and that's it. I haven't actually done any more yet. But we're going to go back that way. Oh, just nearly knocked this guy over by spawning my horse. We're going to ride slow because it's still early morning. And we'll probably need to just wait in Ushitz real quick. There is a tavern there, right? Yeah, there's a tavern in every single... There's a quest tipster as well. We'll get a quest tipster going from that guy, because I was going to ride up there and learn to read, but then I just went straight for the horse. So... But yeah, we're not that far into the main story yet. I want to do a few side missions first. I was mostly concerned with making myself a bit more survivable. Well, we're out of town. I think if I just stick with this road, I will come out where I need to be. Actually, that reminds me, up here, when I was running around, like, defogging the map, there was a thing on a tree that I want to go and look at again. There was like a little marker on a tree. So I'm going to go slow just so I don't run past it. It's not here, it's further along, but I don't want to lose track of where I am. Making more bread! Yes, more nervous than the first time around. That's it, because now you've got the pressure of always keeping that same level, right? Gonna be over at my friend's tomorrow, and her mother's is a bread connoisseur. My work will be judged. Nothing wrong with that, you know? Okay, yeah, somewhere up here there is a mark on a tree that made me think there's a secret, and I was going to come back to it on stream. This is the perfect time to do it, when it's dark and mysterious and we can't see shit. But I just don't remember how far along the road it was. It was about halfway from that turnoff to leaving the woods. At least I think it was here. Because I can't put a little, like, you can't put marks on the map like you can in Red Dead. That would have been great in this game, is to be able to, like, put a mark on the map and say there's an interesting thing here that the game didn't mark for you. Ah, yeah, there it is, look. Look at this. Alright. This is odd. This is bloody odd. It's like a little branch that's been folded around and then, like, stuck to the tree, and there's a path that is not on the map. So we're gonna see where this goes. Probably to an elf kingdom or something. Oh! Path branches. Oh, punch the rock. Yes, great idea. My finger twitched on the mouse. We got time to kill before the morning kicks in and we can go learn from the scribe at Ushitz. The fact that there's little rock piles along this path makes me think this is the way to go to a secret. I don't know where we're coming out. I swear to God, if this is going to be just, oh, you come out over here where these are that you could have always been to. Like, this is going to be disappointing, isn't it? I kind of expected to find like a hermit or something out here. Like a druid. A shape-shifting druid. Or a giant man who lives in a house and turns into a bear. But this isn't Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or anything, so, you know. It's going to be some more cheese bread. That cheese bread looks so good. It really does. Looks very tasty. Oh. What have we found for ourselves? Where are we? Ooh, yeah, we're right in the trees here. The other path might have actually led to this stuff. There's nothing down there. What have I found? Little secrets. Little burned out house. Like a little old baker's house or something. It's got like a brick oven type thing here. Oh, it's cages. Is this a poacher's house? Or an old hunting master's house? A hunting lodge? That burned down? Yeah, like this paddle here and this. This is obviously like a bread oven or something. Or at least just a baking oven. Huh. Interesting, but nobody's here. Well, that's too bad. I wouldn't have minded like a little thing here, like a guy who lives here, or so like some crazy old man in the woods. Huh. Can we get in here? A dagger, roe deer kidneys, poppies, valerian wormwood. Well, okay, that's not amazing. I was kind of hoping for something a little better. Can I not jump out of here now? I can't climb that. Oh, there we go, got out. Yep. Ooh. Look for a grave. Let's go slower. I can see easier when I'm moving slower. Maybe it was down that little branch just down here. Just outside the house. I ain't seen no grave. Is the grave inside the house plot area? Or am I on the right track out here, like, you know, looking around the clearings? That's Valerian. I'm not finding any grave. I wonder if this is like part of a quest and we haven't stumbled into it yet. Okay. I mean, I know what this is. I can always come back if it's part of like a quest story and I've just kind of dipped into this place for now and there's more to do later. We'll probably end up coming back here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, well, I'm just gonna go back through the trees this way. And we will... I can follow this path. This will take me to Ushitz, I guess, right? Oh. What? That's the end of the path. That one doesn't take me to... It's over there. I can see the town. I can get to the town. I can hardly get lost at this point. I mean, alright, I might surprise us all, but I don't think I'm going to get lost. Can I just get through this hedge? Nope. Okay. Sorry, dough hands. Yeah, no problem. All right. So that was cheddar on the bread then. Okay. But yeah, with everything, well, on Monday I made us a shepherd's pie, which was nice, but I didn't really feel like doing any cooking. And then yesterday, we just got pizza for dinner. So, like, we ordered Pizza Hut after Shai got home. And I still have 3 slices of my... I was actually... I'd eaten a bit of breakfast and not much lunch. And by the time the pizza got here, like, the smell of it just took over my body. And we got a medium and I ate all but 3 slices of it. Like, more than 2/3 of the pizza just... In the time it took Shai to eat 3 slices, I ate, like, twice as many. Almost. Is this the scribe? This is the scribe. I'm going to go talk to the tipster first, because it's still kind of early. The scribe might not be up for business yet. So yeah, I just gobbled my pizza down. I was ready for that. I was ready for that shit. What's my... Ooh, I need some food as well.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
You can tell me what's going on.
Nothing suspicious going on in these parts.
Indeed there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either. And there's more. Around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables.
That's the stable boy?
The groom told the lads here they fell off their seats laughing.
Man, I was just there. I gotta go back there. I'm not gonna ask about the man with the limp. Maid?
Good God. What happened to your clothes?
I don't know what happened to yours.
If you were robbed, you should report it.
My clothes are fine. I'm just a little dirty. I've been running through the woods. I need some food. It's breakfast. We need bacon. And we need cheese. Bacon and cheese and bread. That's a great breakfast. And I'll take a smoked sausage for later. Alright. Oh, she really wants to get past. How much is bacon? 15. Nourishment. The bread. And then the cheese is 10. Ooh, what are these going to be useful for? They were fine in a sack. I took them out and they began to rot, of course. 27, that'll overstuff us. Can I sell these to you? Do you want some kidneys? Maybe I can sell you these. Yeah, let's just do that. And I'm not going to negotiate for the sake of that.
Who's brave enough to try horseradish?
Wait, what?
Come now!
Who's brave enough to try horseradish? Horseradish is fine. Dude's out here like he's got ghost peppers or something, or... You know... Is this the way? This is the way. This is the man! The scribe.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'd like to learn to read.
You?
Yes.
You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
50? That's fine.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
Oh my god, the words, they're swimming in my head.
So, let's see you read a bit.
Yes, I've reached a reading level.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Alright, so I need to read this book. So being able to read was a very rare skill in the Middle Ages. Common blacksmith's son certainly wouldn't have been literate. Understand the written text, you will have to find someone who can teach you to read. Well, we're doing that game, thank you. Oh god, yeah, look at how the words are all jumbled up. Oof. One Addy, a countryman going to the... one day, a countryman going to the nest of his... Oh, this is the tale of the goose and the golden egg, isn't it? Yeah. Nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering, I'm guessing. When he took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it home, and on second thoughts, he soon found to his delight it was an egg of pure gold, yes. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs, and he grew rich and greedy, thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give. He killed it and opened it to find nothing. Foolish man!
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Something about a fellow and a goose. Damn, now I want to make bread again. Yeah, me too. I haven't made bread at all since I moved here. Like, I had to look into getting myself some ingredients for it. Well, I have my loaf tins. I brought those. Only bread I've made is banana bread, but that doesn't count. So, Shai's been wanting me to make that again. I need to pick up some bananas next time. I gotta go out tomorrow. I've got a blood test for my cholesterol checkup and see how things are progressing. Hopefully going down. And yeah, basically I'll probably nip to the store afterwards and grab some stuff. Maybe I'll grab some banana bread ingredients and regular bread ingredients. I don't have any yeast or anything, so... Silly bananas always thinking they're going to become banana bread. I know, right? I bought some recently and then we just ate them as bananas. We had them on, like, you know, waffles for breakfast and other stuff. And I had them on my cereals, like my oatmeal and so on. And then it's like, didn't leave it up for banana bread. Shit. Need to get some more. But they're all good. I think this is the best answer. Being greedy doesn't pay. He's going to be impressed with us. It's like, okay, so you understood the words and then you understood the words. There's a difference.
Being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning...
Teacher pleased with us. Senpai noticed me.
Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn,
especially in John Wick's hands,
will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin.
Latin?
And religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin.
So there's reading and then there's Latin.
Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
This is going to be interesting.
Goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. Your knowledge...
It's like I'm graduating from children's fairy tales to fucking, you know, the original texts of, like, ancient Romans or some shit. That's not the right book. Is it this one? It must be this one. Oh god, Henry's just sitting through the table. Read. Here we go. You're cooking those in a Dutch oven? Nice. See, I kind of know Latin sounds. I don't know what they mean. So it would be, I guess, nullus est liber tam malus, maybe? Not malsu. Malus is a word. I thought it would be double L, but anyway. Ut non aquila. I don't know if that's the right word. Aprete is definitely not the word, but anyway, whatever that is. Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't even begin to parse that shit. But I read it. He's gonna be like, "What does it say?" I don't know. You didn't teach me the language. Never mind the words. You do yours in a Dutch oven for your country loves, Yuri? Nice. I do like the idea of having one, but we've nowhere to put it. All right, I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
All right, I needed to actually tell him what it was. Nutus set libertine malus ut non aquila part drop it. I don't think it was that. So nullus est libertam malus ut non aquila parte prosit, I guess could have been it. That looks correct. Dullest liver tam malus ut nun alica party profit. These are the gag answers. This is the real answer. I think we know we need to go with this. Oh, sourdough. That's not so much a project as a calling. Cooking a sourdough bread is like, unless you're buying a pre-made mix, if you're doing it all yourself, that's a life calling. That's but it's worth doing, I bet. I wanted to try that myself back in England, and I was like, but man, I would forget about my starter. I'd just forget. I'd leave it there. It would take over the pantry. But the next time I remember it's there, it will have run away and started terrorizing the neighborhood. So I didn't bother.
Nullus est liber.
Yeah, keeping the starter is like having a pet. It is.
Ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before.
No, but the other multiple choice answers were gags, so
There's nothing more I can teach you.
I figured it out through process of elimination.
You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
I feel like a wise man now, I do. And by that I mean I'm wise enough to know that I know nothing. So I definitely don't know Latin. Right. Well, we got that out of the way. We learned. Okay. Well, we'll do the Ushit stuff another day. Like, I'm gonna go back to every town that I have quests in and just kind of like fixate on each one at a time. Right now, I want to finish this Talmberg stuff that's gonna take me back down to Ushit's. So we're probably gonna want to. I'm just gonna fast travel there. Let's just get in there. Let me get on my horse. Boop. And we were told about other friends, by the way, weren't we? Who are living in other places. Wasn't there someone in Merhoyed who lives there? Like one of our other friends is there. We know Johanka's over here, and so are Matt and Fritz. So, but let's see. What are we doing here? We are getting supplies from the custodian. We're doing weeding for Brother Nicodemus. There've been more weeds than we were supposed to pull out originally. And then we got to go and talk to them about all this stone bullshit. I also have a quest to pick up down here, but we should go to this... Where would it be? I guess I'm going here then, aren't I? Let's go to the monastery. And we'll see how we do. But I do remember this stone quest now. This is so good. I kind of like what goes on. The aforementioned bread connoisseur mother has a starter going. I'm going to ask if she can teach me the way once I reach that point. That's good. Yeah, if somebody's already got the experience of doing that, learn from them, for sure. Because then, like, you can read how to do it in a book, sure. But there's no substitute for somebody actually, you know, like, I'm very much a, I'm not a book learner, I'm a doing learner, you know? So I find there's no substitute for actually getting your hands on something. Like, I'll happily read about how to do a thing to prepare me for actually trying to do the thing, but I do sometimes prefer to be like physically hands-on with a task.
Welcome.
Hey guys, what's up?
How'd you get so fucked up?
I don't know. How did you get so fucked up? You were just born that way, I think. Oh.
See you later.
Do I talk to Matthew about this? For a brief moment, I was like, did I actually ask the guy in Lachenko about the job? I did.
The miller in Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. Couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks.
Just
Henry.
in general, you know.
What?
The reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Obviously, that's why you're getting a job, dude. You're gonna owe me shit.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will.
If they had money to give me, they wouldn't be asking me to get them a job.
We get our first wage.
All right.
I'll be with you.
So we'll probably want to check in on them at some point and make sure they're okay, and maybe they'll give me some money then. Did these guys give me all their quest tips? Yes, I got all the quest tips in town here for now. Right, up to the monastery. These guys are just going to walk from there, like, okay, let's go. It's been several days, though. The miller there is going to be like, oh, I already filled the position. Sorry, they took too long getting here. They're like, oh, okay. He needed that quickly, you know. It was like, sorry, I needed the help right now. They delayed. It's like, I went to go learn to read for a few days, so my bad, I guess. You learn by watching and doing Big Hurdle with bread stuff, some serious sensory problems with stuff on my hands, but I'll get there. I mean, I don't know if we have the same thing, but I do kind of have, like, I'm that guy who, when he's cooking, the minute he gets, like, just the one thing on his hands, it's like, get it wiped off, you know, like, I don't like my hands getting all grubby and messy either. But it's not like a compulsion problem, it's just more a, nah, I don't want that there, get rid of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, bread baking and stuff, that's the hard part. What are we going to do first? I feel like we ought to finish off this quest with Nicodemus. Is that the only thing? It's optional, but it's the only optional thing to do. We need to go weed nettles and dandelions, if I remember. Well, should I? I'll swap out of my armor. Let me swap out of this armor real quick. I'll take that, and that. I don't think the black scarf goes with what I've got, but let me just double check. Ooh, and I should eat my sausage as well. Sausage. Oh no, I overate! God damn it. It was, I thought it was 15 nourishment, it's 25 nourishment. Well, we reset the timer for that buff. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. Worse things could happen to us, I guess. Let me... Right here in the courtyard, I'm just gonna strip off real quick. Don't mind me. right in the courtyard of the monastery. I'm just gonna disrobe. I'm gonna put on... well, first of all, let me move these to the horse, get them all out of the way. I should have probably washed them first, but that's okay. Shirt from Stephanie. Oh, that's a fine-looking shirt, but we're not going to wear it. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of that as well. All right, we're going to put this on, put this on. Can I put a scarf on as well? I can. Okay, we'll put that on. Decorated riding boots, blue hose. Hunter's gloves, and this dumbass hat, which I am going to find a replacement for. Then I should wash. Is there a washing trough up here? I think there's one there. And we're going to do some gardening in our fine clothes. Hard part about the starter is you basically need to take half out daily and replace with the new flour and water. The whole point of the starter is to keep the yeast colony alive. Yeah, it's like it's a whole ass process, right? I remember reading a how-to on it in this bread book I had, and I was like, holy shit, this is going to be a lot of work. I just don't make bread regularly enough to justify going through 100 grams of flour daily. That's why I didn't do it. I was like, if I did this regularly, or if I did it in volume, this might be worth my time, but I don't, so it won't be. I'm not entirely sure though if it's like about aging the yeast. I think it's just in general, like, I mean, I think it does as well, because there are some, I know there are some bakeries that are famous for having starter, like sourdough starter that has been like alive for over 100 years or something. You know? Oh, nettles. We'll pull those. Ferments and continues to live as long as you feed it. Yeah, like it's definitely improves the flavor. You know, like long term creates just a much better product. There's a good baker in town actually who's been running a while. She's been to like the local markets the last couple of years and used to just sell there, and now she's got a consignment deal with a farm shop in town, like a farmer's market shop, so she stocks stuff there daily, and she must be up at like, you know, disgusting o'clock in the morning making sourdough breads and bread braids and cookies and all manner of shit. Like, she must have a commercial cooking space somewhere in or around the town, or they live on an acreage or something, where they're basically, you know, oh no, I pulled the mint! Shit! I pulled a huge patch of mint. You know, where they're basically able to churn out just huge quantities of this stuff. Nicodemus is going to be mad at me. He's going to be like, dude, that guard over there saw you pull the mint. I told you, just pull dandelions and nettles. I'm like, sorry, bro. I was pointing at a dandelion and Henry decided to pull something else up. That's so bad. I'm sorry. But like, no getting into heaven for you, mint thief. It's just a huge missing lump of shit now. They're like, oh no. There it is, dandelion. Just swing by the grocery store, get the yeast that's in the glass jar, which you refrigerate after opening. Yeah, like the fresh stuff, not the dry, powdery, instant yeast, you know. I think here it's not in a glass jar, though. I think here it's in like a cardboard box and it's wrapped in foil, but you do need to like put it in a jar or something once you've got it, and it's like a block. But you need to keep it airtight. You need to put it in a tub or a jar or some kind of thing. Yeah, like a mason jar. I'll pull this nettle. And yes, weigh everything when it comes to that kind of stuff, for sure. Oh my god. Like, cooking in general, like just regular ass cooking, like what I do, it can be a bit of a mix of science and art. You know, you can kind of fuck about and improvise and be like, I want to throw a bit of extra of this and a bit less of that in. Do whatever you want. Baking? Respect the science, or you're gonna have a bad time. There's gotta be some more here somewhere. Like, have I missed any? Oh, there's a dandelion. You guys have reminded me as well. I brought a electric scale because Shy didn't have one, like a weighing scale for food. I brought one of mine from the UK. I tried to use it a little while ago, and it just, like, the display showed me just a mess of stuff, and I was like, ugh. So I don't know if they, like, a product of the battery dying, or if something's wrong with the scale, so I need to get replacement batteries. What the hell else am I missing? Weed the patch. Well, I've done that. I feel like I did a good job of weeding. I don't see any dandelions. I don't see any nettles. Am I supposed to weed this patch as well, maybe? Ah, right, here we go, here we go. Probably this. Does he want me to weed all this shit down the side of the wall here? If that's the case, then ugh. Even if you use cups or whatnots for everything else, set your scale to grams. Mm-hmm. We got a big patch of mint fighting a patch of raspberries in the backyard. The conditions each year vary enough to turn the tide either side, but the raspberries have been winning for a few years now. Nice. I used to have a... back in the UK at the house where I lived, there was the house behind me. He had like a blackberry bramble that I don't think he was growing intentionally. It was just there. And he never did anything to tame it, so it used to always invade my backyard. You know, so I had to trim it back often, but I would also make sure to help myself to some blackberries before the birds if I ever could. Is that it? Are we done? No, apparently we're not done yet. What the fuck, bro? Seriously, if he wants me to take these, if that's the problem. Don't mind, because I love mint tea and my sister makes raspberry jam. Yeah, it's, you know, having something like that on hand all the time is not bad. That's living the good life. Well, I don't see any more, but the objective is still active. There's no nettles, there's no dandelions. I wonder if I just have to go talk to him, since this is an optional quest. Like, is it just always there? I don't know. And the bees love raspberry bushes. It's very, very good for them, actually. Yeah, like that kind of thing. And wildflowers, they love that shit. All right, dude, what the fuck? Dealt with the weeds?
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Yeah, accidentally caught some mint, my dude.
I may have picked a couple of the other plants by mistake.
If it's only a couple, there's no harm done. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
It was a massive patch. Because my my herb picking is at the point where it's like you pull some herbs and it takes a whole chunk of them around. Let me have another wash. I'm gonna go follow him and see how upset he gets. I'd be like, dude, it's okay, you can have the mint. Yeah, I just thought I'd save you the job. Okay, Nicodemus, I don't have all day though. If you could like speed this up a little bit. The dead aren't getting any, you know, any fresher. And the dying are not getting any less close to death. Let's do this. I have to go take another photo you'd like, but I posted some on of my previous loaves also. Can you get a lame for cheap for some cleaner cuts? What do you mean by that? Unless you're talking to Yuri, Ripley, so. Speaking of cuts, I have to go pick a massive chuck roast. Ooh, I had cut here soon. Nice. What's the damage, my dude?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You said it was finished, but I took a look at it. Is that what you call a finished
I
job?
can't find any more.
Off you go. I'd better do it myself.
I literally, there's no more nettles or dandelions in here. Like, wait, did he want me to pull thistles as well? I swear to God, if he wanted me to pull thistles as well, I'm going to be so annoyed. He just said nettles and dandelions. I don't think he said thistles. I didn't even look at these. I didn't realize they were thistles. Son of a bitch. Well, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. That's an okay achievement. Fucking up weeding. Let's see. In God's hands. That's what I want to do. Right, we need to go talk to this guy and try to get some extra supplies from the custodian. He's over there anyway. You suck, Nicodemus. Discovered a nest. Oh, is there a nest in this tree? Can I get loot out of it? There is, there it is. Nope, I can't reach it. It's fine. Boom, save. Hi, dude. Urban, is your first name Carl?
My respects to you.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Ser Sebastian, Baron Talmberg.
He sounds so impressed. Oh, the most esteemed. Yeah.
You don't seem to think very much of him.
But of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
What does he do
In fact,
instead?
He's more interested in robbing everyone blind.
Really? I'm shocked, I tell you.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, good for you.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a holy place, filled with knowledge.
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
He's got some feelings. You know, there's probably not much left of poor Procopius.
Well, they say there's not much left of poor Procopius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know. But I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not planning some mischief, are you?
No. Me? You know what? Bugger off then. Definitely not.
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You'd do that for me?
Of course.
Then I'd be very grateful to you.
All right.
God be with you.
Are you grateful enough to let me get in there and talk to this guy? Am I just allowed in? Oh, yeah. Okay. Custodian's scribe. Are you the custodian? Yes, Sebastian von Berg.
My respects to you.
Oh god, Henry's back to his demon mode with his dark eyes. It's like, I will eat your soul.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
No, not in the... yeah. A little? Oh, I'm covering the damn dialogue again.
I'm mainly here for supplies and...
Yeah, I'm not here to get into that, bro.
And scallops. They need
You're
blankets.
on your own with that one.
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Because Johanka would like it?
Maybe because of Johanka.
What
Better
precisely
than the glitch my friend had. For a good majority of the game, Henry was headless. Oh no.
ill befalls my dear Johanka? She won't be left lying on some grubby floor. I'll personally see to it she's taken care of.
Well, that didn't work. I'm not paying him for this shit. How else could we do this?
You're unbelievable.
I don't know what you mean, but you should go now. You're beginning to bore me. God be with you.
Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Whoa, that guy just disappeared. Dude. He's a witch. Okay. Is he upstairs now? Well, he doesn't mind that I'm running around in all this shit.
We were
Let's try this
talking about
again.
supplies for the wounded.
Why are you bothering me with that?
How much?
Because I'll pay you.
You fucking grifter, you.
But of course. That will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
That's not as bad as I was expecting. If we can haggle, this motherfucker gonna learn.
What do you say to this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it. Yes, these things happen.
All right,
certainly.
I'll do that.
And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it. Good luck to you.
Wow, though. Wow, though. I don't like this guy very much at all. I can see why Johanka's not a fan. Dude, you know, when I bring you that sacred relic for you to touch, maybe you could just look the other way while I stab this dude in the face. That might be good. Oy. Alright, oh, looks like we've got an ad break coming up in a minute. Let's just get this chat with Johanka done. Actually, yeah. Oh. There's no other actual quest for this? Where did Johanka go?
Thank you.
Looks like, I mean, I guess since we can't help this guy, we probably can't move that any further forward. I don't know.
Watch over you.
Oh, she's there.
He just needs to sleep.
She's miming.
Tell me more about the situation here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all I need to know.
May the Lord watch over
Alright,
you.
I don't know how else we work with this for now, so I'm just going to detag that. Get a piece of the remains of St. Procopius for Urban. Ugh. Grave robbery. Alright, the ads are coming up. I'm going to see if I can do this. And this is probably the last ad break of the day. That's the Talmberg quest. How exactly? It said I can go into the underground area, but this is lock picked. I can't pick that lock. That's too hard. So maybe there's an like, is it going to be part of the construction area? Probably. Let's see if I can get in down there. I'm in a private area.
You! What the hell are you fooling about here for?
Sorry.
Is there something you need?
No, I'm good. I thought this was a place I could come.
Hey, who's that?
I think there's a way in around the side as well. Which way do I go for that? Like I go out and around? No, this isn't the right way. Or is it? I'm lost already. I know there's another building around here somewhere. Yeah, that's the foreman's place, I think. Can I go through here? Yes. To get outside. There we go. Aha! Aha! This is what I was thinking about. This is where I was thinking to go. Lockpick very hard. Fuck! Is there like... Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself doing this, aren't I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Henry. Let's talk about this, Henry. Oh shit. I'm a little bit. There we go. I don't think I'm meant to be out here. No. Okay, we're fine. I found a way. Can I climb up here? Nope. Is it just... I don't think I could get through that window anyway. Welcome back, Yuri. Yeah, those windows are not the kind you can climb into. Well, I goofed this one. My second option was to climb that scaffold and see if I could get around and behind the guard. So yeah, we'll try that again. All right, up here. Thank you. Yep, the sneezing is starting. So I'll have my mic muted here and there. One of my 2 or 3 times a day sneezing fits. I might need to blow my nose, actually. It's getting a bit runny. One moment. Okay, we need to sneak here. I'm gonna drop a save, by the way. For no particular reason. Because we're not meant to be here. I think I get access to this area if I do the main quest, but I don't kind of want to do that yet. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't know why the it just ran a second ad break for some reason. I don't know why it did that. I went to my BRB screen. Wait a minute. Let me check a thing. Oh, for God's sake. Why is that? Okay, it's part of a macro. When I go to BRB, it's for some reason set to run an ad, and then I decided not to do that, and I thought I'd go rid of it. And I did, and it didn't save. That's why it ran a second ad break. Because that was just a 2-minute ad break, not a 3-1. I don't want it doing that, because when I just need to go away so you guys don't have to watch me blow my nose, because it's disgusting, you don't have to see that. Alright. Can I not just climb down this ladder? What the fuck? Why can't I interact with the ladder to climb down it? Why can I only drop down loud enough for the guard to hear me? Or was that Henry? That might have been Henry. Oh. Okay, this isn't the way I thought I was going. Well, the guard's through there. Aha.
Hey, who's there?
Nobody. Nobody's here. I don't know if he's up there now or not. I can't see. Let me,
What was that?
Nothing. No one. I think this is where I need to be. Yes.
Just as I thought. There aren't any remains here.
The bowl. I'll take it.
Looks ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. The guard ain't gonna know. I could bring him that mushroom and he'd be like, oh, objective get better remains. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Where do I even get those from? Down in town? What? From the scribe? Well, from anywhere in town. Oh my good lord. Oh, this is going to turn into a whole ass thing, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I guess this is what we're about now. I'm going to try and get out of this back door, because we're on the inside. We can open it up. Yeah, sucker. All right. I gotta go find some better remains. I don't know where I'm gonna get better remains, but I've got to go find them. Oh, I came out the side door. I'm like, where's my horse? That was not the exit I was expecting. I should probably go secure myself a room at the inn as well. Because we're going to be here all night, so... Let's go get that. Bet you it's in the chest on the second level of the church. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. But no, the quest marker specifically points us to search round the south end of town. So it's going to be any of this stuff. Where's the innkeep? Oh, here he is.
Good day to you.
Have you got a bed for the night?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one night?
Probably be here more than one, but I don't think it gives you a multi-night discount, so I'll just pay night by night. Any other helps? Although I probably don't have any.
Definitely not.
Oh, Jesus, alright, wow. Definitely not. Alright. I think I'm still quite stuffed food-wise. Yeah, 90 nourishment. I'm good. Alright, into town, I guess. We might as well go and have a look. Oh, you mean the church in the town? I thought you meant the monastery. Right, yeah, maybe. Maybe in, like... That was one of the... That's a thought, actually, I should probably look at, is whether or not that's the case, because otherwise, what am I doing? Just running around, running into people's houses? That seems like a silly idea. I was kind of thinking we might have to ask the locals. Because what's here? The scribe, a cobbler, a tailor, and grocery stores, armorers, and so on. You know, like... I don't see any of those guys having any remains. But yes, well, let's beeline for the church. Nice to be able to listen to music while walking around. Yeah, like, this game, like, games that have, like, no constantly ongoing background soundtrack kind of bug me. I prefer those to be, like, some music and then it's not silent most of the time. But when you're in a town, it's not so bad. And if you go near a pub, yeah, there's always music. Let's talk to you, though, just in case.
No patience for beggars.
I'm not a beggar. I'm wearing fine clothing. Alright, no, there's no question then of like, do you know where I can find some remains? Maybe my clothes are a little shabby and they need a repairing. Or because I've walked for like 10 seconds, I'm splattered with mud again. We could go to the bathhouse here in town. Ooh. We could go get some Stride of Pride going, but the church... You know what, that might be a better thing to do. Where's the bathhouse again? All the way back there. We passed it on the way into town. Yeah. Let's go do that. Sleep the night at the inn. We'll get our clothes laundered. We've got to look the part. If we have to pass a social test, I want to look good. What are my clothes set at? Well, that's 100. My scarf is a little ratty. But in terms of, well, the boots need maybe a bit of work. Everything else is 100. It just needs to be freshly laundered. That's what we need to get going here. We need to get our clothes laundered. I like my clothes like I like my money. Legal is the answer to that. Where's the proprietress? Bath maid? No?
What?
What?
Hey, you there! Are you going to hang around here, gaping like a stuffed squirrel all day and night? If you can't pay for a bath, clear off!
Well, I'm trying to find somebody to pay to.
No? Then get lost.
I'm looking for the person to pay. Am I too late? Have they closed for the day? Oh, yeah, I'm probably too late. I bet they're closed for the day. Hi, excuse me. Is there anyone who can serve me? Do you want my business? Okay, I think they're closed for the day. Well, shit nuggets. Back to the inn. We'll sleep. We'll come here in the morning and we'll do this. All right. You know what I should do as well is visit the scribe in the morning and buy a couple of books. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna sleep for like 10 hours. That's what everybody did in the medieval days, right? They all slept for like 10 hours. They didn't get up like, with the sunrise and make the most of the daylight, breaking their backs in the fields. Nah. They all lounged in bed for hours and hours. Alrighty. Don't see anybody serving, so I was gonna grab some food. Let's go! I'm gonna ride the horse into town. At high speed. This man is urgently needing a bath. With, like, all the bells and whistles. Hello? Jesus Christ. See, look, nobody's out of bed yet. Told you. Lazy Bohemian days. Here we go. Hi! What time do you close at night?
Make it quick, though. I don't care much for your scent.
Why do you think I'm at the bathhouse? That's rude as shit. You run a bathhouse where people come when they're dirty and you insult them.
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
Everything.
I've heard you have nice girls here.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
For you, I'm making an exception.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Because your service sucks. 36.5.
Since it's you.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
You won't regret spending the money.
Damn right, I better not.
God bless.
Wow.
Ooh, I don't care for your smell.
What? That was just the weirdest, rudest thing that's happened in this game so far. But, yo. Alpha male time. Let's go. And freshly laundered clothes. Like, let's look at those buffs again. What are we getting here? What are we getting? We got washed fragrance, giving us 1 to charisma. And we got alpha male, 2 to charisma. I got a skill I can level up. Oh, my reading, of course. Right. Books are cheaper in shops. When reading, you'll get tired and hungry twice as slightly. That's fine. Books are cheaper. Everything that gives me more money and makes me spend less money is what I want. It reminds me of a funny thing I said to a co-worker. My last 48 AC in the back of the truck was broken, so I had to go 14 hours in 80 Fahrenheit and dying. Told her I desperately needed a shower. I'm not homeless, but I've fallen on harder times. Yeah. Oh, wow. She says that to everybody, tries to get them to take a bath. That's a terrible sales pitch. She needs a better opening line, you know, like not just like, I don't care for your smell. How about, oof, I bet the people find you unpleasant to be around right now, but we can help you with that, though. See what I mean? That works better. That works for me. Throw a little bit of jest in there. What she did was flat out insult me. Hashtag sales, yeah. Hashtag no sale. I don't normally haggle for those services, but fuck that. She's getting haggled every time I come here now. Like, where's the entrance to this bloody church, by the way? Where's the actual... I bet it's around the other chuff inside, isn't it? God, these people just walk right at you. Do you not see my gigantic horse? Is it through here? Fuck, you smell like shit. Buy a bath, for God's sake. Yeah. That's basically what she did. But without the buy a bath bit. She was just like, make your business here quick, you stink. Oh, alright. Fucking hell. Okay, so the entrance to the wall is over there, and then they put the church's actual front door all the fucking way around here? Is that what we're working with here? Who designed this? Alright, let's just pop ourselves in here. Can I talk to... I could pay 100 groschen indulgence. What does that do? Father Fabian. And a Skalitz priest. Dude, hey, what's up? Oh, I can read? I can read these murals? Interesting. I don't know what this is, but... The devil with a face butt. What's a butt face? Can I... Can't talk to these folk. They're busy praying. Gotta lockpick my way up. Yeah, no doubt. It's gonna be super hard, isn't it? That door isn't even interactable. Is it gonna be the one that was outside? Okay. Oh, it's an easy one. Cool. It's easy, you say. Great. Let's, I'm gonna lockpick it. There's gonna be a guard on the other side like, hi, straight to jail. Excuse me. Oh my God. Henry's going straight to hell for this. He really is. Oh. Oh no! Too difficult. Shut up. Man, I gotta grind my lock picking up with Peshek, haven't I? Son of a bitch. Ah! Well... No luck is too difficult if you have a big enough hammer. Unfortunately, I don't. Gotta get the perk to increase lockpicking when you're drunk. Oh man, that would be great. Yeah, my lockpicking is only level 2. I've not really done any criminality yet, so...
Good on bread and for frying.
Alright. Well... Bugger. What else could we can do the stone quest. But looking at the time, I think we might be leaving it here for the day. I'm going to put that on the back burner, though. And then we have In God's Hands, help healing the sick. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because we failed Brother Nicodemus's weeding quest. Maybe he gives us another crack at it when the weeds have regrown. I don't know. See Teresa before noon. Well, we're not leaving here until we do this. Then I guess we're working on that. There's nothing else in this town. I guess there is a quest here, actually, in the market square. We may as well pick it up as well and... Oh, it's this guy. Okay, well, I think I'll pick that up when we get back to the game. I think I'm going to leave it there for the day, guys. Because I know the quest with the monastery is quite long-winded. So we'll save it for a full beginning of another stream. I do want to leave it there, though, for the day, guys. This has perked me up, though. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you for the well wishes as well. And we'll be back with this next time.